Good afternoon and welcome to Basin Life, our Christmas edition. I'm so excited that you're here and I hope you're having a fantastic Monday. Well, the big day is almost here and a little birdie told me we might have some visitors here from the North Pole. Which list are you on? We will find out. Well, if cookies is on your list to bake this week, we will have an expert share some tips on decorating that you can do with your kids or grandkids. And Randy Ham is back with art and cocktails. I'm so excited to see what the Odessa Arts Council is up to, and I think you'll agree. Well, as we close out 2020, we are also celebrating kids, so I cannot wait to share with you today's Kids Honoree. Joining us today for Children's First is my friend Lacey Bovaset, and she is the owner of the Golden Whisk. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you.
This is a wonderful time of everyone is baking, and you are the pro. And you're going to show us today how to decorate a cookie. But first, how did you come to this vision? Your store is beautiful.
Oh, thank you. I've always wanted to have my own business, and I've been doing cookies now for about 4 years and decided it was time to open up a shop and offer other things besides cookies to the public. So,
well, today we're going to be your Pinterest. We're going to show you how to design a cookie. So what's the first step?
Okay, so this is the most important part. And I'm also afraid that it's the biggest mistake a lot of people make is cutting their bag with the hole too open. So you just barely want to get your bag like tiny little hole there.
Oh yeah, that was a big mistake I made once.
Yeah, because otherwise it's
hole.
going to go everywhere. And then you just always hold my wrist so my hand stays steady.
Okay.
And you follow the outline of your cookie. You can go as fast or as slow as you want. And then you're going to want to let your outline dry for a few minutes before you do the middle part of your cookie. And as soon as it's dry, I would say give it, 5-10 minutes and just let it kind of set. It doesn't have to be like super dry hard, but you want it to be where when you're kind of filling in this cookie, they're not going to overflow. It's going to hold the icing in.
So we're going to pretend 10 minutes went by.
10 minutes went by and I have one that's already dry.
Yay!
So this is going to be the same color icing, but it's a little more fluid.
Okay.
And so here you want to make sure you don't overfill because it will definitely go all over the place. And
okay, so leave a gap.
So frustrating. Yeah, you're just going to make sure you just don't put too much icing in there.
Okay.
And then I like to pick my cookie up. Some people like to leave it down there, but get one of these. If you don't have one of these, a toothpick works.
Okay.
And you're just going to kind of do this.
Okay.
And I'm using royal icing. Some people decorate their cookies with buttercream icing. Buttercream icing is not going to be fluid like this.
So you're going to fill it in.
You're going to fill this in. You can let this dry all the way and then decorate it however you want. Give it a little shake and it'll get smooth.
Look at that.
But if you want to do it where the dots look like it's all the same icing, it's not on top of this icing, you want to do it while this icing's still wet.
Okay.
So you're going to put your dots in wherever you think it's going to look the best.
And then shake it out again.
Shake it out. This is all going to kind of sink down into that other icing and then it'll dry like that.
Look how cute that is. And then of course you can also get creative and do even more like I did earlier today. Just kidding. I did not. I did not do these. These are beautiful.
Dry, you want this to get dry all the way and then you'll do your details on top of this. But you want to let it dry all the way. I would say give it an hour to dry at least so that the colors don't seep into the other colors on top.
And then I like the finishing touches that you put, of course, the star at the top and then the bottom of the tree. I think these are amazing and I know they taste even better than they look. So you need to come into Golden Whisk. This is fantastic. Is there one last tip you'd like to share with all of our bakers this week? Because everyone's making Santa cookies.
Don't stress out too much.
Great advice. Lacey Bovaset with the Golden Whisk, we appreciate you so much for sharing today. And maybe next season you can show us how to not burn the cookies because these look amazing and I burn them every time. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Here's a great quote to live by. We have two very special guests with us today for Heart of the Basin. I don't think they need an introduction, but let me just give it to you. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus.
Hello. Hello. Thank you for having us, Krista.
Thank you so much for being with us today. I know you're busy. This is a busy time of year.
Just a little bit.
What is your favorite part about Christmas?
I think my favorite part is just the jolly spirit, the holiday spirit that comes with this time of year. Everybody seems to be just a little lighter, and everybody seems just to be a little happier, don't you think?
I agree.
And Mrs. Claus, what is your favorite part of the holiday?
Probably all of the baking. You know, Santa keeps me very busy.
Well, I'm glad you said that. I have to ask you, what is your favorite cookie, Santa?
My favorite cookie. You know, I get that question a lot.
I bet,
Krista.
because we make a lot at Christmas for you.
We do, you do, and I have to sample all of them, of course. It would be very rude if I didn't.
Yes.
And to be honest with you, I don't have a favorite. I just like them all. Snickerdoodle, chocolate chip, peanut butter. I even like oatmeal raisin. You know, that's the one that nobody ever eats, and it's one of my favorites as well. Oh, but I guess if you really had to back me into a corner here, Krista, and really had to say, Santa, what's your very favorite cookie? I really like the Christmas tree shaped ones with the green icing and the sprinkles.
Really?
Oh, yeah, you can't beat a
know.
good sugar cookie with some icing, right?
Good to know. I'm not very talented artistically, but we'll try it this year
Krista,
for you.
it doesn't matter what it looks like.
That's right. It's what it tastes
like.
It's more important what's on the inside.
That's right.
Well, I heard a fun fact, and you can tell me if this is true or not, Mrs. Claus, because you can't believe everything you read on the internet, right? But I heard that your birthday is on Christmas Day.
My birthday?
Yes, that Mrs. Claus's birthday is on Christmas Day.
How did that get out, Santa?
I don't know.
Must be those elves. It's certainly not me and my big mouth.
So it may or may not be true. No, it is. It sounds like it is. Well, happy almost birthday to you.
Thank you.
I just want to know, because, you know, this is another one of those things that I heard, a rumor, that y'all can sing.
We
Is it
have
true?
been known to occasionally sing, yes.
Would you sing for us today?
If you're going to pull my leg, then sure we will.
Sure.
Right?
Claus, will you pull his leg, please?
Oh.
Yes. Okay. You pull his leg. We're going to give you a microphone.
All right.
I'm so excited to hear Santa and Mrs. Claus sing.
Why don't we sing about the reindeer?
That sounds good.
I love the reindeer, and I'll ask you about the reindeer when we're done. But take it away. Let's sing, and feel free to sing along at home.
Here we go. Now you know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid, Donner and Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Who is it? Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer.
Reindeer
had a very shiny nose,
like a light bulb.
and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows
like a light bulb.
All of the other reindeer
used
to laugh and call him names.
like Pinocchio.
They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games.
like Monopoly.
Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Ho, ho, ho! Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee.
Yippee!
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history.
Woo! Yay! That was fantastic. Thank you so much.
Of course.
Oh, I could listen to y'all sing all day long, but I know you're busy, and you have toys to make and places to go, people to see.
Elves to keep in line.
That's right. I have a quick question for you. How does one stay off the naughty list?
Well, I tell you, Krista, you know, there are those that kind of jump back and forth between the nice and the naughty list, and I know you've got Josh Brown here in the studio, and
Oh, Josh.
Josh is
on
one
it?
that he kind of goes back and forth depending on the day and depending on his mood, I guess, you know. But I tell you, the best way to stay off the naughty list is just to treat each other with kindness and respect, and to listen and to be nice. Just be nice.
Good words of advice. And it's never too late to get on the nice list,
It's
right?
never too late.
Absolutely.
Never too late, so you can start today.
That's right.
That's key. I love that. Well, I just love having y'all here. This is so much fun, and I have so many more questions and so much more I want to talk about. But before we go to break, I just want to ask you, what do you want all little boys and girls to know about Christmas?
What do we want all little boys and girls to know about Christmas? I think one thing that is so important for all little boys and little girls to know is that you are loved and you are cherished and you are precious and you are uniquely made. And so there is no other you in the entire universe. So embrace who you are and live your best life, not only this Christmas, but every day out of the year.
Oh, thank you, Santa. I feel like you were talking to me.
I was.
I'm still a little girl, right?
That's right.
You never
That's
grow
right.
up. Thank you so much, Santa and Mrs. Claus. They're going to return at the end of our show, so thank you for being with us. This truly is a magical day, and we're so happy you could be a part of it here at Basin Life. So thank you, thank you, thank you. We're going to go to a quick break and take a look at another amazing quote to live by.
Wait, what? Nothing to do in Midland? We know that's not true. Midland is home to parks, nature trails, museums, and more. And we want to share the fun with you. Check out nothingtodoinmidland.com to fill your calendar with activities for the whole family to enjoy. But don't stop there. Share your photos on Instagram or upload them to our contest page for a chance to win $500. Nothing to do in Midland, a project of Priority Midland. Because we know Midland is more than just dirt and oil.
When it comes to dry cleaning, Pristine Organic Cleaners is the Permian Basin's only organic dry cleaner. We're your one-stop shop for dry cleaning, laundry, household services, tailoring, and alterations. Our easy drop green Garmento bags make leaving your clothes a cinch. Whether home delivery or corporate concierge drop-off and pickup service, we take the fuss out of dry cleaning.
Because at Pristine Organic Cleaners, what you put on your body is just as important as what you put in it.
At Miss Casey's, we're on a mission to help you share holiday cheer.
When you shop at Miss Casey's, you can decorate your home to inspire happy memories for years to come.
You'll love it so much you'll feel like a kid again.
Wow, look at those! There's a reindeer! Oh! Yeah! Ooh, Santa Claus's house. Look at this, Santa Claus!
Shop Miss Casey's to be inspired
and add a little cheer to your world.
Welcome back. Today we are celebrating a sweet 11-year-old, Miss Avery. Avery is a 6th grader at Trinity School and a member of the Permian Basin Children's Choir for over 5 years. She has been in several talent shows and sung for many Christmas programs. Her voice is just beautiful. So beautiful, I thought we should just share a little bit of her singing. Take a listen.
Round yon virgin mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace.
Oh, keep on singing, Avery. You have a beautiful, beautiful voice. And of course, you all know how much I love kids, especially mine, right? Well, I celebrate them every day, but I wanted to share a very special congratulations to my own kids. They have been resilient through all the cancellations that COVID has brought. They're strong in their faith and bold with chasing their goals and dreams during this different year. So today I celebrate Austin 20, Aspen 19, Alexandra 16, and Alex 12. I could go on and on and on about how incredible I think each of you are, hardworking in academics and athletics, but the thing I'm most proud of is your kindness towards others, including and most importantly each other. I love you so much, and that's why I'm celebrating you today, because you truly are each other's best friends. And it's not too late to nominate an outstanding child in your life so we can feature them next season. I know we're already talking about next season. Email us at basinlife@basinpbs.org. Randy Ham is back helping us all live our best life. Thank you so much for being with us, Randy. It's good to see you.
Thank you so much. I enjoy being here more than you can ever know.
Well, I'm so excited. This is our Christmas episode, and I know a lot of people are maybe looking for something a little different at the holidays to make.
Yes.
Yes. So what did you bring for us today?
So, this is my own twist on a cosmopolitan that I call the Christmas Cosmo.
Yes.
Because one of the things that you like, even in West Texas where it's like 90 degrees on Christmas Day, but you like to sit by a fire and kind of get that warm feeling, you know, chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
Chestnuts roasting
on an open fire. Okay. Exactly.
We decided we had to sing since this is such a singing episode with Santa and
Right.
Mrs. Claus being so awesome.
But we can never compete with them. They're
Ever.
so good.
Oh, they're so good. Isn't this fun? I love it.
It really is. So basically, this is again, the things that I bring are always very simple, usually 3 ingredients. And so this is vodka, cranberry juice, and amaretto, which adds to the warmth. And it's just 3, 2, and 1. So it's really, really easy to remember. You take 3 of these.
Okay, that is easy to remember. I love
Right.
an easy recipe, Randy. That
Right, don't we all?
Yes. 1, 2.
I love that gurgle sound that the bottle makes.
That is cool. Gurgle, 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 gurgle.
There's your 3.
3.
And then just 2 of the cranberry juice. And it gives it a nice little Christmas red, which seems to be the theme of our wardrobe today.
That is the theme.
Have you
Didn't even
noticed?
call each other and plan this. It just happened.
No, it's a psychic bond.
It is.
Is what this is. And then here's your amaretto, which is, again, what gives you that nice warmth.
I've never had amaretto. What is it? What's the taste alone? What does it taste like?
It's a very warm, sweet, smoky liqueur, and it's a little syrupy. You can drink it as kind of like an aperitif if you want to, but I like to put it in my Cosmos. So.
Okay, and now the shaking. So this is shaken.
This is shaken.
Not stirred.
Not stirred. This is a James Bond Christmas Cosmo, and then you strain it into this glass, and look at that beautiful
Look how pretty
red
it is.
color.
Oh, I love that. It's so pretty. Before we taste it, we have some exciting things to talk about with the Odessa Arts Council. What's going on?
Yeah, so this exhibit just opened at the Ellen Noel Art Museum, and I've been waiting for it for 2 years. Daniel Zeiss, who is the curator, has been collecting, with the help of Stephen Porterfield, 150 years of bridal fashion.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and it's called Betrothed. It's going on through February. And so you're going to walk in, you're going to see a lot of white.
Yes.
I mean, it's like the entire museum is nothing but white, but it's just beautiful, and you can get right up to these wedding gowns, and you can see the care and skill that is made. And, you know, that's always the most important thing for a bride. Well, besides saying I do.
Right,
the second most important thing is the dress. And so you get to see how the wedding dress has evolved over 150 years. And that's really exciting. It's a beautiful exhibit. I can't wait for people to see it.
And that's open through the holidays.
It is open through the holidays. And museums are a really great way of taking in something that you can still social distance, you know, and wear your mask and be able to enjoy art in a safe and responsible setting.
I love that. So I have to ask you, what's your favorite Christmas memory?
You know, I have 2 younger sisters, and my mother loves Christmas. I mean, she would keep the tree up all year if she could.
I love your mother because I'm right there with her.
Right, and so for us, the biggest thing was on Christmas Eve. Even on the years that we couldn't have all of the extended family in, we would sit around the Christmas tree and sing Christmas carols, just, you know, the 4 or 5 of us, and it was fantastic. And that's what I remember, is that gift of music.
I love that. What's your favorite Christmas carol?
My Silent Night.
Oh,
Silent Night.
It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
It really is.
Yeah, and if we had more time, we would love to share it with you and sing it. But
Yes.
once again, we'll leave that singing to Mr. and Mrs. Claus today.
Yes, that's right. Not going to compete with their spotlight.
Well, before we toast, I do have to say happy birthday. It's Randy's birthday. Everyone say happy birthday on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday! All 3 of us in studio said it. Thank you. Happy birthday, Randy. Go
thank
ahead.
you
You
so-
can open it on camera.
Yay! Oh, this is so sweet. It's going on my tree
Isn't
right
that
now.
perfect?
Is
that not the perfect gift for Randy?
If I could, I'd wear it as a necklace.
You can. There are no rules. It's 2020.
That's right.
There are no
rules.
in
This is
2020.
perfect.
Well, happy birthday, Merry Christmas. And
you so much.
usually I say that I don't drink on, you know, I can't drink and talk at the same time. It's an occupational hazard.
But it is a special occasion
It is a
today.
special occasion.
I would like to toast with you on my birthday.
I would like to toast to you. Thank you, Randy,
Thank
for
you
your
very much.
friendship. Merry Christmas and happy birthday.
Merry Christmas.
Let's check this out. Let's see. Oh, delicious. That is really good.
Thank you
I
very
mean,
much.
really good. Bye. I'm going to just kidding. I'm going to finish out the show. Randy, thank you so much. We appreciate you as always, and we look forward to seeing you next year. Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
When we return, we're looking for the good. Stay with us. Here's a look at what's coming up on Basin PBS this week. Tomorrow at 9 p.m., you can catch an encore presentation of the Basin PBS original Main Street Unplugged, Yuletide. Enjoy the sounds of the season from local talent singing their favorite holiday songs. It was a beautiful night. We hope you can join us again for that encore production. Well, Wednesday, December 23rd at 8 p.m., Basin PBS presents Midland Festival Ballet in the Nutcracker, keeping art alive in the Permian Basin with a local production of the Nutcracker, a reimagined Nutcracker, I have to tell you. It's going to be fantastic. We hope you'll watch. And Friday, December 25th at 8 p.m., don't miss the Call the Midwife Holiday Special. Everyone at Nonnatus House looks forward to a traditional holiday, but nothing quite goes the way it's planned, right? That's life. Tune in and see what happens. Well, I have loved connecting with all of you today. Please keep the conversation going on social media. You can connect with me on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn at Krista Escamilla. I'd love to share your stories in a future episode. In today's Look for the Good, I can't think of anything better than having Santa and Mrs. Claus back with us. Thank you so much again for being here.
Of course.
You mentioned love, and this is the giving time of year, and I know West Texas has been hit so hard, as the rest of the world has too. Is there any nonprofits that you think that you would want to get a little extra love this year?
Sure. There's a couple here in the Permian Basin that are very near and dear to mine and Mrs. Claus's hearts. The first one being the Permian Playhouse. I don't know if you know much about the Permian Playhouse over in Odessa, but Santa loves to go and visit their shows every year.
Really?
Oh,
What's your
yes.
favorite, Santa?
Oh gosh, you're asking my favorite. Probably my favorite. Oh goodness, you put me on the spot here, Krista.
I know I did. I'm
I just
sorry.
love them all so much. But I tell you what, I loved a couple of years ago when they did Annie.
Yes.
That's what I was thinking of too, Santa.
Yep, I tell you, the woman who played, what was her name? The mean old lady.
Miss Hannigan.
Miss Hannigan.
Yes.
Miss Hannigan. She was quite spectacular, if I do say so myself.
Oh my goodness, I have a feeling Mrs. Claus may have had a brief appearance in that.
Well.
Something, yes.
I know you all fly in and out of,
We do, we
all
do.
the time to West Texas.
We do,
Yes.
but the Permian Playhouse has taken a hard hit this year. They've been unable to do many productions. They were able to do a camp this summer and some little things, and I know they have big plans for 2021, but they would sure love a little extra help this next year. And another one that's very near and dear to Santa's heart is the Boys and Girls Club of the Permian Basin. All these boys and girls that are involved in all the different sports and in the after-school daycares and in the summer programs. And there's Boys and Girls Club in both Midland and Odessa, several different locations. And I know that they would appreciate any help and love you can send them this season as well.
Wonderful. I have some rapid fire questions really quick.
Okay.
Favorite Christmas movie?
Elf.
White Christmas.
White Christmas. Oh, that is a good one. Favorite Christmas song?
Here comes Santa Claus.
Oh.
Have yourself.
What did I just sound like, Santa, when I said that? Oh.
I'm contagious.
You are contagious. That's the only thing we want to go viral right now is cheer, right?
Right, right.
Absolutely.
And favorite, I think I asked you earlier, but just in case, favorite Christmas cookies if we didn't get Mrs. Claus. Favorite Christmas cookie?
Oh, anything chocolate.
Oh.
Chocolate chip, anything, maybe a brownie wrapped with a chocolate chip cookie inside.
Yes.
Anything chocolate.
Favorite Christmas present that you've given?
Oh, that I've given.
That
I was going to say
you've
my favorite present was Mrs. Claus.
Oh.
Oh, favorite present that I've given. Oh, goodness. I think the gift of hope is a powerful one.
I love that. The gift of hope. That is fantastic. Well, Santa, I know that your time is precious. Mrs. Claus, your time is precious, and we cannot thank you enough for bringing some Christmas cheer to Basin Life and Basin PBS. I know that tradition is important, and there's so many wonderful traditions out there. Do you have a favorite Christmas memory or tradition in your family?
I think you go first, and then I'll follow up.
You know, I think that my favorite memory for Christmas is always Christmas morning after Santa gets back and the two of us get to sit in front of the fire and enjoy one another after a year of hard work. And yeah, that would be my favorite.
Fantastic.
And my favorite, I believe, is when all of the elves and Mrs. Claus and myself gather around to decorate the first Christmas tree of the season.
Oh, that is wonderful. What a beautiful memory. Well, thank you for sharing your memories with us today and your time. Really quick, Santa is available still.
Yes.
Because, you know, Santa's hip. He went virtual with everything with COVID this year. I know a lot of people get to see you in person, but if you don't, you can actually reach out and Santa will visit you in your own home. How do they do that?
That's right. That's right. If they want to visit www.scotts, SCOTTS, Santa, co.com, then they can book a virtual visit with me.
Fantastic. Will you read us the night before Christmas?
Of course.
To play out our show.
Of course.
We're going to leave today with Santa. Thank you so much, Mr. and Mrs. Claus, for being with us today. I want to say thank you to all of you for being with us all season long. It has been beautiful and wonderful, and I wish you and your family a very safe and Merry Christmas. Take it away.
'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to the objects below. When what to my wondering eye should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then, in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. Oh, he was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. Now his eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke, it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself. Now a wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.